Every scientific era begins with a model that explains observations, and ends when that model can no longer explain reality. Planetary cycle theory is a speculative framework proposing that planets evolve through predictable physical stages, driven by mass growth, magnetism, atmospheric chemistry, and thermodynamic feedback. This is not science fiction. This is a hypothesis presented for scrutiny. Current planetary science classifies planets by formation category: rocky worlds, gas giants, ice giants, and dwarf planets. But classification is not evolution. No unified model explains how a molten protoplanet becomes a habitable world, how a habitable world becomes a magnetically decaying planet, or how a decayed planet becomes a gas giant-scale body. Planetary cycle theory proposes that planets move through developmental archetypes, not static categories. Axiom 1. Planetary mass increases over cosmic time through accretion, capture, and interstellar debris influx. Axiom 2. Planetary magnetism is generated by core thermodynamic engines and amplified by conductive atmospheric and orbital materials. Axiom 3. Atmospheric composition controls planetary thermal equilibrium and biological potential. Axiom 4. Planets evolve through cyclical stages driven by gravitational feedback and energy dissipation. These axioms form the foundation for the mathematical model. The gravitational force of a planet is defined as F equals G times M, 1 times M2 divided by R squared, where G is the gravitational constant, M1 is the mass of the planet, M2 is the mass of an interacting body, and R is the distance between centers. Planetary mass is defined as mass equals density multiplied by volume. Volume of a sphere is defined as 4/3 pi times radius cubed. These equations imply that as radius and density increase, gravitational force increases non-linearly. This is the mathematical foundation of planetary growth. Planetary cycle theory proposes the following evolutionary stages: proto-planetary molten stage, atmospheric Venus stage development, habitable Earth stage equilibrium, magnetic decay and Mars stage transition, mass accretion and gas giant Jupiter stage expansion, ring system and late stage dissipation. Each stage will be mathematically analyzed in future episodes. This theory is not presented as truth. It is presented as a structured hypothesis for examination, critique, and refinement. In the next episode, we will quantify planetary mass growth and evaluate whether gravitational feedback can drive planetary evolution. Subscribe to follow the full mathematical breakdown.